For 150 years, if you saw this formation coming at you, you were already dead. It was a wall of 20-foot spears. Alexander the Great used it to conquer the entire known world. But in 197 BC, it met the Roman legion. And it wasn't just a defeat, it was a slaughter. The battle happened at a place called the Cynoscephalae, the dog's heads. On paper, the Greeks should have walked away with it. Their pikes were so long, the Romans couldn't even get close enough to swing a sword. But the phalanx had one fatal problem. It couldn't turn. The ground at the dog's heads was rough and hilly. As the Greek wall moved forward over the rocks, tiny gaps started to open up in their line. The Romans didn't fight in one giant block. They fought in small, flexible teams called maniples. They saw the cracks, and they dove inside. Once a Roman soldier gets past those spear points, the fight is over. A man holding a 20-foot pole is helpless at close range. The Romans, with their short stabbing swords and heavy shields, turned the formation into a meat grinder. Then, an unknown Roman officer took a small force and circled around the back. The Greeks were stuck. They couldn't turn their spears around to face him. The invincible phalanx was wiped out in hours. Cynoscephalae proved that being too rigid on the battlefield is a death sentence. When you're up against an enemy that can think for themselves and move fast, a giant wall of spears just doesn't work. Here's the thing. Rome didn't win because they had some futuristic invention. They won because they were flexible. And that's exactly why they owned the next 100 years.